It's really pouring, isn't it? Oh, we'll be drenched in no time. Reminds me of when Granny and I would go on strolls in the rain. Why would you do such a thing? It's as Granny always used to say, Elise. We ought to embrace things as they are, in their purest state. I'm not sure that applies to rain, Rosemarine. Why, it applies to everything in life, Elise. If you say so. Assuming they're in the church. Oh, you think I'm losing my wits too? No such thing, Mrs. Oderly. What's wrong, Mrs. Oderly? It's rainless, that's what's wrong. It's just a little rain. What do you know, lassie? There's no need to be curt, Mrs. Oderly. Look how dark the sky is, Lebkuchen. We nearly need our lanterns in broad daylight. What do you think the cause is? Lack of faith, Elise, yours and all Keiferburg's. None of this would have happened if we all prayed. It may be best for you two to leave. I'll handle this. Damn, really going crazy. Too fat to read this gibberish. There's another book though. This must be Lebkuchen's Bible. Let's see. No, I can't do it. It's so tedious. I can't get past the first sentence. I can't help but think it was ill will, Mrs. Marley. What was, Mrs. Ariano? Oh, Elise, it's awful. Freya's maypole got torn down because of the wind and rain. Think someone told that to the maypole, Mrs. Ariani? That's what we all think, Elise. You said it couldn't have been the rain? Well, that's been going on less. That's a shame. She put so much time and input into it. Maybe we're making a greater deal out of it than we ought to. So that's it, Mrs. Marilyn. Oh, how I would like to believe you, Elise. It looks like it was yesterday. Even I will lend Freya a hand with the maypole if need be, Bertha. These two lassies too, odd Major. Of course, Mrs. Heinrich. Mr. Heinrich? This is ill will, Father.
Now that you mention it,
Could have been the rain, Mrs. Bertha. As likely was anyhow. What matters is that we lend Freya a hand, folks. Heinrich's right, we can't be without a maypole tomorrow. Well, surely best we one thing after another. We ought to gather for prayers. I would like all of Keiferburg to gather in the church this afternoon. Doing something at last. It's imperative we are all united in the same mind. I'll make certain to spread the word, Father. Gathering all these frightened folks in the same place can't be a good thing. I suppose I can't miss it though. What? Okay, let's see the map. Oh, man. Okay, we got Lebkuchen. Actually, is that our last event? No, it's her second last. Check the shop. Yep, I'm selling. Nice. What you selling? Same stuff. It's turkey though. Nah. Actually, I'm wondering if I have to get a roast turkey for tomorrow. Yeah. Ah, that's a worry. That's good to hear, I suppose. You speak as though you'd rather have us find something, Lorelei. Find what, Mr. Heinrich? We were discussing last night's patrol, was all. It's rather uneventful, tiring if anything. Pretty strange nobody's found anything since Tuesday as well. Is it better this way, Mrs. Lorelei? I always mean there's no witch, wouldn't you say? Truly, I take that over finding horseshoes and whatnot. No offense, Eugene. None taken, Heinrich. I share the sentiment. Suppose you're right, lass. Yes. Ah, there she is. Hang on. 1 second. No. Oh, I only get 20. Ooh. She should be here. She was here just a second ago. There you are. It was you, Elise. What have I done now, Martha? You tore down the maypole. Have you completely lost your mind, Millie? So it wasn't you, Elise? Of course it wasn't me, you little... Wait, have you been telling folk it was me who... Not yet. I came to you for some apple strudel.
Alright.
You're not telling anyone anything of the sort, you hear me? Watch me. I can run really fast, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Alright. This is what you want?
Oh boy.
Don't keep your mouth shut then. I'll say nothing. Not even a little squeak.
For goodness sake.
I'll be one making squeak if you dare utter a single word, Maggie. This better be the last time I have to bribe her. Ooh, it might be. She didn't ask for anything else. I can keep my money. Alright. Oops. Get the map. Okay, it is out by the bakery. You know what? I don't need to talk to them. There she is. What are you doing out here in the rain, Lebkuchen?
You're really...
My, you sure like nagging me, don't you, Elise?
For
I have good reason to fret you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't you worry about me.
Huh?
What if you collapse again, or... Come now, I have something to tell you, Elise.
Wait!
Wait, Lebkuchen. Oh! Secret area. You can tell me all about it in your room, whatever it is.
Oh, Elise.
My, aren't you cheeky, Elise? That's not what I just thought we could come here for old time's sake is all. Goodness sake. This hasn't changed at all, has it? To think we'd spend entire afternoons cooped up in there. Don't you remember planning to spend the night that time?
Now that you mention it.
You were gonna bring the day's leftovers for supper, right? I was in charge of the blankets, and we even slept the falls. How Granny's faces when they found out too still gives me the shivers.
You know,
Anyhow, what was it you wanted to tell me? Lep?
Oh,
Elise. I'm the ghost of this house, Elise.
Lebkuchen! Oh,
Give me your soul, Elise, or I'll haunt you forever. That's not funny, you... Why, but I'm the silliest ghost around.
for goodness
Enough of that, Lebkuchen.
sake!
You nearly sent me to my grave.
Rather cute, aren't you?
You're still frightened. Just as easy to frighten, Elise. Why, thank you for reminding me. I do come here often, in truth. Everything used to be easier back then, didn't it?
Now that you
Everything's quite the
mention
same, Leb. We just got older.
it, I wonder,
Keiferburg hasn't changed, that's true.
you know,
Isn't it time you tell me what's on your mind? You see, Elise... Collapsing yesterday has made me come to terms with it. With what? I've been hiding this all this time, you see. Hiding behind Keiferburg, behind this veil, behind you even.
Lebkuchen.
I've used my duty to stay as I am for the sake of the townspeople, and I've used you as an excuse to stay here in Keiferburg.
You know,
Are you afraid I'll leave you behind? I am, partly, but I expect to overcome this fear tomorrow. Tomorrow? With or without you, Elise, it's time I make my own decisions. Why wait until tomorrow, Leb? Why not tell me now? Something tells me tomorrow will be different, that's all. You're truly... Come, let's move along. Catch you for some long enough.
you know,
I have something to tell you tomorrow too.
I see.
Oh, is that so?
For goodness sake.
It truly is so, you. Somebody help me, the ghost is back. Why, you? Wait, right there. Wait, if I only need 5 hearts, why is there a 6th one there? Oh, okay. I'll save. Oh god, story bank. Right. I'm just gonna save it because I'm wondering if I can get into that house now, or the locked area. Pardon me. No, wait. Wrong way. Nope, here's the thing. Okay, I can go in now. Okay. Oh, there's number 3. Okay. A letter. It's torn, but I can't be convinced it was Walpurga the witch who granted old Holly her sinful wish. No part of my research has corroborated her confession, none of it mentions him. I am certain he, whoever he could be, is the key to Holly's last words. Unfortunately, I must confess to my own sinful ways throughout this letter. As my only chance at salvation after what I am about to bring upon all of Keiferburg, there is no other way but to call upon Walpurga the witch myself. Once I meet this witch, I will be able to determine one of two things. If she truly is our patroness Saint Walpurga in her reformed glory, as dictated by the Lord, I can fully dedicate the rest of my life as a clergyman to her adoration and celebration of her miracles. If, however, she's not only a witch but a demonic entity masquerading as one, I have no choice but to bring the Lord's justice upon hers and Elise's wretched souls, and end her reign once and for all. No, this can't be. This can't be true. Iote. I have to find out more. I have to break into his study. Alright, I'm gonna take the grape juice. Oh, I don't have any more grape juice? No, I'm gonna have to take the oil. And buy some grape juice. Oop. Catacombs key. Get another key. There's a tag on it though. It's rather faded. Study. I think that's what it says. This is all I have now, I suppose.
Now that you mention it.
Rather hard to study. I ought to find a way to sneak in. Okay. Plot thickens. Oh man, it's gonna be like that meeting thing. I hope they pour out. No, I can't save from here. I wish I could. So it sounds like Krona the witch is Elise's quote-unquote creator. I'm not sure about mother. Maybe she split her soul? There's been a few instances of that. At least in the last thingy. Chickens. Better save it. Well, I did that before going to... here. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Brethren, I've gathered you here to address the recent goings-on. You're rather late, Father. We've had enough. Show some respect, Ilma. No, she's right. We need answers, Father. I'm afraid we will not be getting many today, Guido. If this is another plea for us to overlook the situation, why don't we let Father Hans take the lead? He's had it all week. Look where it got us, Gustav. We're together here for an evening for a vigil, brethren. Together we are to appeal to the Lord's mercy and benevolence as well as... All I will do is put a lid on folks' troubles, Father. That's right, we need this witch to pay. Who would you suggest ought to pay, Laura Lee? Where's this witch you folks speak of? Gustav's right, we don't know where to turn. Prayer will show us the path we ought to follow, brethren. Why? I've prayed all day and nothing's changed, Father. I fear for my poor Jacob, Father. Whoever is out there, they're taking our children, compromising our livelihoods. It's a decision folks want, Hans. We ought to search every lass in town for the witch's mark. We ought to do no such thing, you old geezer. There's no way to address your elders, Elise.
Is that so?
Perhaps if my elders haven't completely lost their wits. Rest assured, Elise, no lass in Keiferburg will be searched, young or old. You fools still resist what must be done. Old Jochen is right, we must see this through.
This is ridiculous!
Are you going to do it then, Mr. Ludwig? If there's anyone who ought to do it, it's Lebkuchen.
I wonder...
Me, Mrs. Brunhild? Of course, lass. You're a woman of God. A woman of God or not, Lebkuchen is to be searched as well.
Out with it!
None of you were touching her. Still, at least we ought to search someone. It may be for the best, Elise. Are you searching Freya too, then? And Mrs. Lisbeth? No exceptions, lass. Truth is, we don't know anything about your cousin Elise. Why don't we start with her? That's right, this all started the day she got here.
Oh, but
No, I haven't done anything.
Out with it!
Nobody's laying a finger on her. I saw her. I saw the witch. I saw Lebkuchen in the woods. My beloved daughter. Elise saw her too. She talked to the witch. There it is, folks. They're the witches. Oh, Apfel. So it was true, Elise. You and Lebkuchen are the ones who've been making our lives hell.
Out with it!
No. What are you insinuating? Confess, the all of you. Confess your sins, you wretched witches. Ah, shit, we too late. Did you or did you not meet Lebkuchen in the woods, Elise?
For goodness sake!
I was all by myself until I found him. Well, the lads he says he saw you two, Elise.
Wait!
I didn't meet anyone in the woods, I swear. Oh my goodness, look. It's the witch! The witch is here! Oh, we're all gonna die.
That's enough.
We must keep calm, folks. Keep calm. She was there. I saw her. She had yellow eyes. What do you have to say for yourself, lass? I was right here that evening. That's true. You were consoling me right until they made it back, but... I saw you, Lebkuchen.
That's ridiculous!
No, Apfel. I don't think you did. Don't be...
This is ridiculous!
You can't be serious, Apfel. I wouldn't want to believe such a thing. Elise has always been a bad influence on the poor lass, after all. All the folks that betrayed Keiferburg, Lebkuchen. I didn't. You all know she couldn't do it.
Out with it!
Lebkuchen isn't involved with any of it. Yet the lad says otherwise. You two met in those woods, Elise. You're both involved.
That's ridiculous.
I was in Keiferburg all day. Are you seriously accusing Lebkuchen?
Out with it!
Haven't you had enough of this foolery, you? Far from it, Elise, everything's suddenly becoming clear.
That's ridiculous.
Listen to yourselves.
That's enough.
I've heard enough. I won't stand for. Search them both. We must search them right now to find the witch's mark. I will take no more of this nonsense.
That's enough!
This is enough. Can't you see what you're doing to Keiferburg? Can't you see this witch nonsense is turning us against each other? The witch is clearly right here in Keiferburg, lass. Nobody in Keiferburg could ever do such a thing, old Jochen. We're a family, all of Keiferburg, no exceptions. Although we all understand your feelings, Freya. You clearly don't, Father. Nobody does. Athel believes he's seen the witch. Folks have been on edge all day. All of this is a consequence of how we've been facing this crisis. With fear, hostility, and hesitation. That's all very nice, Freya, but we need to do something.
I know.
Let's do the vigil then. Work on the preparations for the festival together. Like the family we are, the family we've always been.
Atta girl.
Freya. Would you folks truly burn me at the stake? Or Elise, Lebkuchen, even Rosemarine? I expected more from my family. That's all I wanted to say. You said more than enough, Freya. All of Keiferburg is to meet here tonight for prayer. As we ought to have done from the start. Move along now, folks. We're to focus on what we ought to do. Protect our home at all costs. Woo! Still got a little suspicion, but I didn't like that one bit. It's best I head back to work. Lebkuchen. I know, Elise. I'm sorry, I tried my best to sound reasonable, but... No, Elise. I was just as taken aback too. I'd never do anything to betray you, Lebkuchen. I have no reason to think you would. I know you feel guilty about what happened, Elise, but this won't change how I feel. There. Let's move along now. I'll see you about town. When you put it like that, Tristan. Don't let the whole order get to you, lass. What do you mean, Mr. Tristan? Folks lost their minds for a while was all. All of Keiferburg is on edge. They don't mean what they say. Suppose you're right. We'll come by later for the vigil, Elise. Both you and your cousin, you hear? Of course, Mr. Gustav. I won't miss it. Still, had it not been for Freya. Got to be proud, Gustav. She's the pride and joy. My pride and joy. No, I didn't realize it was... Okay. Maybe, like, that came up before, and I forgot about it. Oh, no. Alright, let's see. I should be able to use that key I found, but it doesn't seem like I can. Not for this door, then it's gotta be something in there. Oh, Hans' study. Maybe I'll be able to sneak in. For sneaking to Father's study, Hans' study Lebkuchen children. These two rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. And I've never seen water coming out of here. I wonder if they ever been used for anything. Wouldn't you think that that would kind of more signal a miracle than a witch? Man. These villagers are correct.